Man, you know something? Typing with this pen, there's something satisfying about it. When you're using your finger, you have obviously a limitation of precision. Now the thing with your finger is, it's useful, right? You have many of them. You can do lots with these. It's really the thumb, to be honest with you, right? That's what separates us from the other creatures. The thumb. It allows you to grip things, carry things. Anyway, bottom line is, think of it this way. And I've been thinking hard on this because I'm really trying to give this phone a shot as my daily device. And I feel like I haven't invested enough time in S Pen life, in the S Pen lifestyle, to accurately gauge whether it makes sense or not daily for me, like when compared with a standard phone. But here's a little analogy that I thought of. Fingers have been around a long time. No, seriously though. Fingers have been around a long time, and so have instruments like this, pens, in order to circumvent having to use the finger. Now, when you're a kid, when you're a child, you do things like finger paint, right? The level of precision that you're expected to get with your finger is limited by the instrument itself. I'm sure there's some like finger painting master out there that you guys are gonna link me to and be like, no, Lou, you're crazy. Look at this guy. He's doing, what is it, Van Gogh with his finger. Okay, fine. That's a fringe case. For most people, when it comes to precision for like a physical input, this tip offers significantly more precision than a finger ever could, and most artists would probably tell you the same. You know, another thing too is fingerprints. This is a weird one. I'm not sure I've ever heard anybody talk about this, but these displays get gunked up with garbage from these. Like, you touch everything with these. I know you do. Meanwhile, there's a guy who like wears gloves everywhere because he's a germaphobe. He's like, no, I don't, Lou. Fingerprints aren't a problem for me, Lou. I wrap my fingers in cellophane. You are not included in this scenario, but essentially these are prone to all kinds of garbage. Coming back to the precision component with the pen, why on desktop computing platforms haven't we completely switched to touchscreen to interact with your hands rather than a mouse and keyboard precision pointing device? Why do people keep reverting back to the precision version, even though the convenience of the hand should outweigh it like it has in mobile devices? So I don't know. Listen, I feel like there is a place for the pen in this world. I don't know if anybody's completely cracked that nut, but I do think we're getting closer. And this might seem weird, but this little click on the end, this little satisfying kind of, I don't know, is this obsessive compulsive for me to be so satisfied by this?
I have done it for 10 hours straight, and that's the longest I've done it.
There's a certain satisfaction you get from the click, which leads me to believe that the click in and of itself might convince you to pull the pen out more often just because you're missing the click. That sounds crazy, but that little activity, you might be sitting there looking at that and be like, you know, I'm gonna extract that right now. Not because I have anything to write, not because I'm gonna interact with my device, but because it's like a habit. Not like a habit, a habit. Does that mean the S Pen will make an appearance more often for people who have bought the Note, let's say the previous versions, for example, and underutilized the pen, just forgot about its existence? Maybe we need an addictive habit to force us into really trying to utilize it. Anyhow, back to business.